6, as millions of Americans are lining up to receive the vaccine against the coronavirus, the Miami-Dade medical examiner is now investigating the death of a doctor from Mount Sinai Medical Center who passed away 15 days after receiving a vaccine. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live at Mount Sinai on Miami Beach with the story. Peter.
Lauren, it's not known if Dr. Gregory Michael died as a result of taking the coronavirus vaccine. That's under investigation. His widow believes he did. Now, he was in private practice here at Mount Sinai Medical Center for 15 years as an obstetrician and GYN.
He was a colleague, and I feel the loss of Dr. Michael quite deeply.
Dr. Eileen Marty is saddened by the death of Dr. Gregory Michael. He reportedly received a Pfizer vaccine on December 19th and died between January 3rd and 4th. On Facebook, his widow, Heidi Neckelman, posted, "He was a very healthy 56-year-old, loved by everyone in the community, delivered hundreds of healthy babies, and worked tireless through the pandemic here at Mount Sinai Medical Center." On Facebook, she also said he initially sought medical care 3 days after receiving the vaccine because dots on his skin indicated internal bleeding, and died after suffering a stroke. He reportedly had an unusual condition that decreases the body's ability to clot blood and stop internal bleeding. In a statement, Pfizer said, "We are actively investigating this case, but we don't believe at this time that there is any direct connection to the vaccine. To date, millions of people have been vaccinated, and we are closely monitoring all adverse effects."
There's nothing in the clinical trials that would indicate that this is a likely outcome from the vaccine itself. That said, we're always learning new things, and this is a new situation, so we have to look into it very carefully.
As more people get vaccinated, the CDC issues new guidelines on who should avoid it.
Anyone who has an immediate or allergic reaction to the first dose of Pfizer or Moderna's vaccine should not receive the second dose.
The CDC says about 29 people nationwide have reported severe reactions to the vaccine, adding the risk for most people is low.
You have to look at the many millions of people that have now been vaccinated throughout the world with these messenger RNA vaccines and compare that to what's going on around the world with death and morbidity because of COVID-19.
The Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office, the State Health Department, and the CDC are all investigating to see if the doctor's death was in fact tied to the coronavirus. Meanwhile, nationwide, more than 5 million people have had their first doses of the vaccine. We're live on Miami Beach. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.